Hi guys, I'm Kev from sonsofkane.com. We're going to look at a follow-on video from our body mechanics, and this is waveform and how we can bring power into the waveform. Sitting next to me, the ultra hunk Chris.
It's only because you look awful that I look so good. All we're going to do is adapt something we've done and show you how to generate and get a lot of power in a short distance, so you may be close in. We're going to do it empty hand and with canes.
You mean like this?
Oh, the pain. Please stop. I can't take it anymore. Don't forget to subscribe, otherwise Kevin will beat me when I'm not around. Right. What we're going to look at now is generating a lot of power with not a lot of effort in a short space. Some of this you'll recognise from our Qigong videos, which we'll put a link up in to see which one. And it's all about being relaxed. So the first one we did to practice this was to do the arm swinging. The other thing I want you to practice, this comes into the form later, but if you extend your hands up as high as they go and really reach, and if I say put your hands down, most people do this. What you need to do is just completely relax and collapse so your hands drop. Those of you who know the heavy hand system, it's very similar. What I'm going to do is give Dan a cheeky elbow in the pad, as we would in karate. So we'll be standing a good stance, hips, arms, closed fist, and he's not impressed, but he's just so butch. What we're going to do is relax, and I'm going to exaggerate the motion. So you're going to start from the foot, and you're going to push, and you're just going to let your hip roll with it, and then let your shoulder and core roll with it, and then the arm's going to go. So it's a very relaxed motion. This is exaggerating. So I would be here, and I would start from here, it would come up into here, through the core, moves around, and the last minute I'm going to let my elbow go, but I'm not using my arm with any pressure. It's just going to come from everywhere else, and my hand is open. So normally we'd be here. What I'm going to do is just relax and let it go through here. Practice by exaggerating the motion to start with, and then from here you don't have to exaggerate. You could just allow your weight and your body to go in. But what's that got to do with a cane? If I do a standard number 3 strike, no, he's not impressed. He's not very impressed today. If I add that motion in, he's a bit more impressed. What I don't need to do is bring the cane back and drive through. It's coming from the floor, from my foot. So the same motion, as it gets to my shoulder, I'm flicking my cane round. So it's doing a circle. So through the body, extend it through and allow it to come through the cane and focus on the tip of the cane. Standard strike. I wouldn't want to be hit by that. If I'm close in, I don't need a lot of room. I'm just here and I'm through. You don't require big motion. You can do it in a short range as well. If I'm really boxed in, I can do exactly the same with the crook. I'm going to turn this around. Very short distance, a lot of power, but I'm not doing this whole tense. I wouldn't want to be struck by that, but if I'm relaxed and letting my whole body flow through the cane, he's pulling a silly face.
With Chris's motion, it's coming from the ankle all the way up and through. I haven't got that motion. I can't let the pressure down in the thighs because they're solid. What I can do is, we bring it up, I'm going to be hitting with this part of my hand. I'm going to come over and just strike through. That's all I'm going to be doing, just coming over, striking. Now, Chris came up off camera with a great exercise for this, but I'm going to let him show it because I don't want to look silly. How would you warm up for this, Chris?
Not so much a warm up, but for those of you, when Kev was doing it in his breakdancing days, but now he's more of just in a break.
Broken stage.
I can't remember what it's called, but you start here and you come through.
Alright. I think I see that in the film once. Was it Annie G?
No, it was in Avatar: The Last Airbender, Uncle Iroh.
Alright, yeah.
But the idea, I know it's that, it looks ridiculous, but you're actually relaxing and you can feel it go all the way through and extend out. So if Kev holds the pad, so
Brakes on.
brakes on, yeah.
Stabilisers are on.
So if you're just there, and it's the same, I use the same strike. Nothing.
Nothing.
If I'm going that way,
Wheels are off the floor.
wheels are off the floor. So Kev didn't want to do that because he thinks he looks silly. But as we know, he always looks silly.
So all I'm going to do is Chris is going to come a little bit closer for me. I'm going to move my cane. And it's just going to be this. You can hear the noise that's coming from Chris. Alright, practice slowly, bring it up. Breathe in as you're coming up. As you're coming down, breathe out. You're focusing your chin.
Think of this as a whip. So it's that very last second where you get an impact with the whip and the crack. And that's the best way to think of how the strike works.
Now we have some fun with the cane. As you can see from this position, shoulder starts to hurt about there. I come up to there, my elbows go in, hurting. Got a nice little strike. I could use my favourite one now. But if I've got the cane across my lap, all I'm going to do is a little circle. And then the strike. And again, just speeding it up slightly. Just getting used to that motion again. Then bring the breathing in. And then last. And all it was loose, 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 loose. Bring the power in. And then strike. And it's that last bit where I just turn the hand slightly, loaded, and as soon as I'm loaded, I relaxed again. No one's going to want that. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you liked the video. Keep your comments coming, give us a thumbs up, let us know what you think.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe, otherwise when I'm not around Kev will beat me, because the only time he can beat me is when I'm not around. Hit the notification bell. I was going to go for an Elvis style, but I shan't, but free fit.